Okay. Of course, as soon as I pull the camera up, what does she do? She stops.
Oh, the spring box.
Yeah, I literally am looking back on the video. The whole box is just... Look, I have new earrings.
Ooh.
Look what's different about them.
Ooh, I like the backing.
They're flat.
Yeah, that looks more comfortable. Less stabby.
Yeah. I have to find one, like, these up here, posts are perfect length. These ones, the posts are too big. Like, if you look at how, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, but you see how, like, this one?
Right.
So I'll have to
Can
look.
you, like, just, like, scoot them back?
Because the posts are screw-on. That's how you attach them to the...
No, I know, but just, like...
No. They only screw to a certain point.
I'm not saying that, but, like, you have the metal rod that's going through your ear.
Uh-huh.
Just go push.
Yeah. Okay, but now it's all in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still just too big.
Yeah.
But... Alright. Well... Pippin... You gotta... She's in her box now. I have to, like, go rattle the thing or something. I don't know. So, in that large box over here is one of her springs, her favorite toy in the world. I wonder if I can... And she just spent the last, like, 10 minutes attacking this spring in the box. But, like, sliding the box. And, like, it was chaotic. I don't know how I want... Maybe I'll do it like this. Yeah, absolutely. Also, hi, welcome. Hello to Crocheting Beta, Raccoon Panda, Scruffy, and Mossy. Also, Georgina, I see you in there. Happy Thursday. Oh my god, yeah, Artemis was in here like, I'm not dealing with that. No way. She's like, no thank you. I'll go pee in her box later. Because, that sound happening out there, I want no part of it. I want no part of it. Uh-oh. Oh. Haha. That's this camera. Hold on. Let me fix it. Bam! I've worked on this since stream last time. Because I was enjoying it. And I really wanted to stitch. And that's that. It looks more sparkly in person. Yay! I'm so glad. I saw your DM. Thank you. That was very kind of you. I'm glad that you love it. It's hard for me to, like, pick if I have a favorite fidget to make, like, style. But the hedgehogs are a lot of fun. I quite enjoy them. It's alright. Is that... Oh, the volume's on that. Oh no! Absolutely not. I could pick favorite things about each one. I could do that. Like, oh yes, I love, you know, fill in the blank about this cat. But a favorite? Absolutely not. I could pick a favorite by weight because each one of them weighs a different weight. Hi, Allison. So yeah, my favorite 8-pound cat is Artemis. My favorite 13-pound cat is Maple. My favorite 14-pound cat is Pippin. Got it. Nailed it. Oh, goodness. No. Definitely can't. Here, my babies. I wonder... She is. She's a big girl. I wonder if... no. Alright, well, I would ask if you all want to see the video of Pippin being goofy, but I think the answer is yes. I'll ask anyway. Do you all want to watch Pippin be a menace? I won't make you watch the whole thing. I was trying to see if there was a way that I could, like, just rewind the camera. But it does not appear that I can do that on... No. Oh. Are we gonna do it again? Should I just go out there and like shake the box and see if I can't? That's mean though, right? Under furniture somewhere. So I put another one in. That's why she stopped. She got it out. Are you coming in here or are you going to bother sister? Pippin. Nope, she's chasing Artie. Okay. Alright, well... The whole video is 7 minutes long, which is why I don't think any of you want to see the whole thing. Her spring is in there, which is her favorite thing. hate that for you, Georgina. That's a good idea to get ice pops. Oh yeah, there we go. She's my only cat who likes springs. The others don't care about them at all. I also have no idea where half of them are. She like fell that time. Oh, bless her. I love her so much. I love her so much. Oh. Cutie. She's like, you'll be safe in here. She's in our bedroom right now. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, she literally did like a face plant into that box. It was great. Just like playing with the door stopper. Oh my gosh, like the spring ones that go, I know exactly which ones you're talking about. That's so funny. I love that. Hello, Tuffin. How are you? She's in our bedroom. I said, like, or in the bedroom, like, where we sleep. No, they don't have their own. I mean, the cat, like, she has her own room. It's out in the breezeway. So yeah, I guess technically she has her own room if you wanna. It's just an extra space. Because it's honestly because our dog doesn't like cats. Doing laundry? No worries. Having a bad pain day? Oh, I'm sorry. So you're gonna have to dig around and look for the springs.
Okay.
Because evidently she got one out of the box. I put another one in it.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea where the one that was in the box ended up. So it's probably under the couch somewhere.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's looking for him. Oh, good. They'll appreciate that too, Georgina. Oh, I'm sorry that everyone's having a rough time. Oh, hi, you're back. Wait, what do you have? Wait, what does she have? Or is there just like... It must have just been like fuzz on her face. I was like, what? She was probably under the bed, which needs to probably be vacuumed because evidently the animals just need to breathe in my house for fur to end up everywhere. It's a constant battle. To try and keep things clean. The box of polyfill is in the basement. Pippin's watching James like, what are you doing? You're being so weird. And he's just literally looking for all of her springs. We had like 10 of them. And now we have 3.
Yeah, I don't know where the others went.
Yeah, hell if I know.
I found 3.
Yeah.
2 more except for the one in the box.
It'd be like sleeping in a marshmallow. If they ended up though in the box, I feel like there would be panic. They'd be like, Mom, I don't know where I am or how to get out. Hi again. And that's all of that color in this area. When you're working on 2 like sleeves to make them match, do you 1 row on each back and forth? Yes. So when, like, for the cardigan that I'm making right now,
Apparently there's another spring in the box.
I know, I put 1 in there.
There's 2 in the box.
Oh. Okay, then we found 1 more.
Maybe it was like hidden underneath one of the flaps in the box.
Well, that's just mean now. She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh my god. So what I do like with the cardigan that I'm working on, I'm doing the front panels right now. So say that I'm on row 38. I'm going to do row 38 on the left panel, and then I'm going to do row 38 on the right panel. And then I'll do row 39 on each. And that is my way of making sure that I don't end up doing like weird wonky things with my tension in between like crocheting sessions, because sometimes you crochet tighter, sometimes you crochet looser, and if you end up doing like one sleeve and then you do the other, sometimes they don't match. But if you do it that way, then normally you're good. Coming up to the sleeves, wanted to double check. Yeah, that's what I do at least. Hi, Petrichor. I find that it works really well for me. It can be confusing sometimes. So what I did with the cardigan that I'm working on, put a stitch marker on like where the starting side is, or which like mark either the odd side or the even side on the bottom, so that way if you're like, oh crap, did I just do, because sometimes when you're switching back and forth you're like, oh my gosh, wait, did I just do row 37 or row 38? And if you have the marker, you'll know. I also don't weave in my end until the end, so that way again, same thing, you can look at where the tail is to figure out. Because there's definitely been times where I'm sitting there and I'm like, shoot. Okay, I have a very serious question, chat. I am what is known as a cross-country stitcher. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Most people work like, you know, in sections. I work one color. It's like, this is all the same color. There's more of this color. Should we keep going with this color? Like, there's ears that need to be done in this color too. So that's like what my gut instinct says to do, is keep going. Work directly into the armholes or not? Keep going. I'd swap colors and fill some of this in. That's what I'm like doing. Do I fill in a big section? Do I keep going? Of course, yes. I would love to hear an awesome story. Some former Joann employees bought the stock at their store and reopened a craft store in their Joann's in Maryland. Like, as a different company? I guess you could do that. Huh. That's cool for the people that are around that area. Hopefully they didn't, like, mark up the prices or do anything crazy. If they bought stuff on sale or with their employee discount, then they could just resell it at market value and make bank. like, did they buy it because no one bought it, or did they, like, buy out their store to make a buck, you know? I have questions. I threaded my needle while you watched her be a goober. What's gonna happen when they run out of the stuff that they bought? I have questions about this business proposition. I am working on the ears, yep. But Joanne's is gone. I'm just saying if they're like what they're selling is going to change. Like if they're selling big twist yarn once they sell out. I mean, I guess they could buy more from Hirschner's, but now they're buying it at retail and now they're going to have to mark it up to make a profit. I mean, if they could work out a deal with them, I don't know that. Like that's a risky. That seems risky. Oh, well, you said that they bought the stock at their store and reopened a craft store. So that's what I thought. They were selling the stock that they bought. Maybe I misunderstood. No, they did. That's true. Nope. Nope. So watch her for a sec. I have to message my mods real quick. Oh, deciding to become a streamer when you're an anxious individual was a really stupid move. James, why? You should have been like, are you sure? Can you handle people? Because I would have been like, damn, you're right. But then I also wouldn't know so many cool people. So maybe I guess it wasn't all a bad thing, but... like, gosh. My brain is loud. Hi, Clivey. Thank you for the lurk. I can't discourage you like that, but is it discouraging or is it honest? It's just a question. Yeah, I think that it's not that it's a difficult person to work with. I think that there's just a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of like... So as someone who is a people pleaser, right? I want people to like me. So if I hear that someone doesn't, that's hard for me. It's like, okay. But what's harder is being a streamer and realizing that like word of mouth and other people like talking about you can affect your business, can affect your like a lot of things. Like, yeah, okay, I can work with difficult people, I can work with people I don't like, but if people start bad mouthing you to other people, like that can be really detrimental in a lot of ways. Stopping being a people pleaser is so hard, yeah. No, okay. So to not get into like drama, right? Because like I don't want to spread. I found out that someone banned me. Someone whose stream I've never been to. Someone who has only said 2 things ever in my stream. I also very recently called out someone, not this person, called out a couple of people on some, quite frankly, bullshit. Saying that there was an important meeting that everyone needed to be involved in, and then they had the meeting without me during a time that I was streaming. Everyone else was there, and I was like, okay, so I guess that it's important and everyone needs to be there. Everyone except Megan, right? Because she doesn't matter. Like, I just called it out. I was like, this isn't right. You said everyone. Am I a part of this or not? Then this person bans me. They're not a part of that place where I was like, I called out that it was crap the way that, like, the meeting thing. So either someone from that group is talking about me, and that person then decided to ban me because of it, or this person decided to ban me for some unknown reason. I don't know why. And then I found out that they have share ban lists with a bunch of other people. And they were like, hey, why are you showing up as banned? And I'm like, I don't know. So it's the fact that this one, like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. And so I was just saying in my mod group, over the last couple of streams, my follower number has been dropping. And I don't know if it's just Twitch getting rid of trolls. I don't know if it's, because like that happens. Twitch gets rid of accounts that are like crappy. I don't know if this person's talking about me. I have no idea. I don't know who they are. I have no idea who this person is. And then everyone who has shared ban lists with this person is like, oh, well, they're just kind of a jerk. Then why are you sharing your bans with them if they're not a good person? Like, it's been a really confusing, weird situation. And so I'm just like, I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm like, I don't know. Like, if people don't know me, right? Like, you guys are like, well, obviously that's on them. You're not the problem, blah, blah. But anyone can spin anything. Oh, yeah, this person is banned in my community. And I literally put in, like, reason for ban. I don't know, I'm banned by them. But the issue is, like, if people don't know who I am, and this person's just, like, mouthing off. I've had this before in the past where someone was, like, going around trying to, like, say that I was the issue. And they said it to the wrong person. They said it to someone who knows me well. And that person came to me and they were like, what's going on? And I'm like, I showed them why I banned them. I banned them for, like, a legitimate reason. They were, like, they were making fun of, differently abled people, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. So once I shared that information, that person basically got banned everywhere and the problem went away. I just don't know why this person, like, so I just don't know what's going on, and it's hard for me not to freak out and worry. And James is like, don't, like, it's not, you have to stop being a people pleaser. Not everyone's gonna like you. I'm like, I don't care if not everyone likes me, but I care if people are going around spreading lies. Like, I think that I think that's, and I don't even know if that's what's happening. I don't even know. That's the worst part. I have no idea. I don't know what's happening. I'm just sitting here going, I don't like not knowing. I don't like not knowing things. So, I don't know. That's the long and short of it. It just brings back that whole, I think I've told you all this before, where, like, I kind of not necessarily struggle, but, like, I've had people who I'm the kind of person who, if you need anything, if you need someone to talk to, if you need someone, like, I'm there anytime. But the same people who ask that of me would not give that same respect back, if that makes sense. And so, James is like, well, then cut them out of your life. And I'm like, yeah, but the issue is that half the time I don't know that they're that kind of person until after they've already been in my life. And so you end up in this, like, weird, like, I don't know who's, like, using me or who's actually, like, legitimately both in front of my face and behind my back, my friend. Because that's the problem, is you have people, this is going to be such a wild thing to say, I hate the way girls fight. It's why I had more guy friends in school. It's why I think a lot of us get along really well, because a lot of us here, this is a very neurodivergent thing, I feel like, if someone or something is upsetting, a lot of times our response isn't to give the cold shoulder or to ignore it. A lot of times it is to either confront it or just like move on or whatever, but like I hate the whole I'm mad at you so I'm gonna ignore you. What? How does that solve anything? How does that solve anything? And then there are the people who are like, you can always tell me whenever anything bothers you, or anytime that, like, you know, if I say something or if you say something, we can do stuff, blah blah. Okay, but Pippin is losing her mind in that box again. Oh my god. Oh my god. But like, if you tell me that I can tell you when you've said something that's problematic and then you lose your mind at me, don't lie to me. I took you at your word. Like, you said that I could tell you, and I told you that you overstepped, and then now, like, it's just so like it's so hard, but like I have to put up this wall of like not letting anyone in, and I hate that. But at the same time, I still let people in, and then I still get burned, and you're just like, you just want to scream, you know? Like and then the other day, James was like, you can't let people bother you. I'm like, I don't think you understand why this is bothering me. Like, it's not the fact that they don't like me. Okay, cool. It's the fact that all these other people knew, or like that. I just... Bleh. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that they're not doing that. I'm hoping that they are better than that, and that this is just, again, like I said, Twitch being Twitch. And this is one of those things where I encourage any of you, if you're ever in a situation where someone's talking bad about someone else, either challenge it, call them out on it, like, you know, like, speak up. Lack of reciprocation is in friendship. Yeah, it sucks. People only taking care, never giving care is nasty. And it's hard because, like I said, a lot of times you don't know that the person is like that until you've already established, like, a friendship. So I, like, hesitate to let anyone in now. And it's crappy. Twist it, peeps, turn again. Yep. Mostly when I've already tried to talk it out multiple times. Sure. Like, if you've already tried to handle the situation, if you've already, like, either confronted them or talked to them or done something, like, there's only so much you can do before you're just literally walking into a wall over and over again. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with, like, I tried my best, we tried to work it out, whatever. I just struggle with fakeness, you know? I really do. Screaming with you, I know this feeling too well. Yeah, it sucks. Hi, silly. People pretending to be your friend is very different from people outright disliking you. Yeah. Yup. Oh, I was just kind of venting about people being fake. Not knowing who you're... People saying they're your friends to your face and then acting different behind your back. And I was just talking about how I have this one random person that I found out has me banned. You know, that whole situation. That was from the other night. And how I was honest with chat. I'm like, I've seen I've seen some certain numbers change, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this person like bad mouthing me, or is that just like Twitch removing bot accounts? Like, what is happening? I don't know. Girl, no. Hi, can I help you?
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
More numbers, Megano 2 hug.
Hi, Nat. Thank you for 57 months. That is so many months. Thank you so much. What color paper star would you like for your resub? Girl, you gotta stop scratching your face. You're cutting it up. Don't make me get the cone out. Pippin would laugh at you. Oh my god, can you imagine? Could you imagine Artie coming down the hall in her cone and Pippin just being like, what in the hell? What is this thing? Sure, you want to sit right... You absolutely can. Would you like a lime green or a foresty kind of green? Hi, can you look here? Thanks, that's close enough. Y'all, menace. Absolute menace. What's this? You need this pattern, Mom? Sure, it would be a shame if my ass was on it right now. I do, yeah. Well, I have a strawberry. We have, I could imagine Pippin biting the soft cone playing. I could imagine her, like, bunny kicking it off of Artie's head. Ice cream cones. Yes, please. Hi. Are you gonna sit on my lap? That's such a good spot to be. I can pet you there. I will pet you there. What a good girl. Alright, let's get a green paper star for Nat. Yeah, there's just been like a lot of behind the scenes drama lately. And literally James asked me this the other night. He goes, how old are these people? I was like, they're all around our age. Why? He's like, because this sounds like some high school drama, like, bull. I was like, honestly though, like, I don't have the energy to deal with people like that. Like, I just don't. If we have a problem, just tell me. Please don't pretend to be my friend. I'll be okay. If, like... I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Are they older than 26 because their behavior says otherwise? Why would you want to act like you're in high school? High school was awful. I mean, there was okay bits, but like, Seriously. Nat, here is your green star. Thank you so much for your resub. I appreciate the heck out of you, friend. I share your husband's job. Some people are own age-ish. Oh my god, some people, right? Some people never grew out of high school. You are 100% correct. Some people just never have. Also, Georgina, I saw your message. Yes. If you wanted it yourself, you could probably find someone that could make it overseas. Like, it would just be a lot to ship, you know? But yeah, I could 3D print that. The best part of high school was the first and last day. I feel like when people were doing to him were worse than anything I saw in high school. Yeah. Some people never grew out of that high school mentality. No. Those people make great reality TV. Make a paper star from a crochet strip. I could fold one, but like, you know how it puffs up? How like you squeeze the bits to make it puff? That's the part I would, unless like I added wire somewhere, that would be the part that would be difficult with fabric, I feel like. If that makes sense. Actually talk, no, see, and that was the thing, is that people just don't talk. Like, by the way, if you're wondering why I paused for a moment, it's because her little tiny teeth are resting on my hand. She's so cute. I can't handle her. Yeah, like a pipe cleaner. Like a pipe cleaner, or like some of that, like the floral wire. Oh. Look at her though. She scratches sometimes. She gets like acne and she'll scratch. Right? It gets itchy. Girl, I get it. I really do. I do. Okay, we're about to have ads. Somehow it's been an hour. I've not completed nearly enough for the hour that I've been live, but that's fine. It's okay. It's not a race. We're having fun. We're yapping. Oh my gosh, my mouse just moved over. There's a capybara in my home, my search bar. Evidently it's Capybara Appreciation Day today. I appreciate you, capybaras. I appreciate you. Few paper star crochet patterns. Ooh, really? I wonder why I didn't send. So we have like the scratchy face post one, but you know what? The arch might be a really good idea, Nat. Because the face one, I love her, but she's orange. She might not be smart enough to like rub the part that itches. Like Maple will rub like here, like on, you know, his neck and his chin. And I've seen her do that, but if the top of her, that, I might have to get one of those. I might have to look into that. That's a good idea. Okay, let's play a round of words. I can't stretch. I will do upper body stretches. And then we'll come back and we'll keep working on this puppy and we'll keep yapping. Thanks for listening while I chatted. I appreciate you. Okay. Literally this button. All right. Artie has moved to go and get some food. We love it. She said it's stretch break time. Time to get a snack. Respect. Which is good because I realized I left my water in the other room, so I was able to get that on the stretch break. Because I'm sitting here stretching, I'm like, I should hydrate too. And I look at my thing and I'm like, damn it. And then all of a sudden she's like, I'm going to go eat. And I'm like, okay, I'll go get my water. This is probably... No, never mind. Thank you. Welcome back to all of you. Thank you all for sticking through ads. I appreciate it very much. Okay. Thanks y'all for like listening to me just like babble about stream stuff, life, just all things, you know? I appreciate having people who will listen. Aww. Thank you for having the conversation. That's so cute. What like a grown-up thing to say. I love when like little kids say very like profound things. Thank you. Honestly, that means a lot, especially like I just had this whole thing with the VIP things, to the fact that like y'all are still like, we ride at dawn together. I appreciate it, because I was afraid of upsetting people or having people be like, well, I'm not showing up anymore, or any, you know, whatever. Making changes is always hard, you know? Making changes always sucks. No one likes them. I don't. I hate them. But sometimes they're needed, even if you don't want to make them. Hello, there we go. Change is hard. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I don't like it. Oof, relax your shoulder, damn. So the other day, I went through I have like a little thread box with extra DMC threads, like ones that I haven't, they're extra, like as in, I already have like the color in my main like box, and maybe I was using them for a pattern, I didn't use up all of it, maybe it was an accidental duplicate purchase, whatever. But remember how I had been looking for all of those threads for the Eevee cross stitch? I ended up, let me show you. All of the orange I had in that box. So, of course, most of it was like, I needed less than a skein. So I didn't necessarily need to buy it, because like, if it's less than a skein, I could use what I already have. But it was still nice. Like, I have this bag. It's got those threads, and then the ones that I got from Joann's, I need to like wind them up. But I need to find like a really big box to like put them all in for this, because there's a lot of freaking colors. And then of course I still need to order more. Oh, okay, that's really funny. What was the item that Sharn wanted when they won the giveaway for the St. Jude fundraiser? And do you know what I just got halfway done making? Well, you know what? He hid. He hid the whole time. He said, I didn't want to leave. I like it here. This is my home. I claimed it. So he waited until I made the whole freaking head. It's in the other room. Before being like, surprise! I've been here the whole time. That's fine. I just have to finish making the... That's fine. I'll take a picture of the two of them together, though. Don't tell Sharn. I feel like we need to clip this, and then I'll tell them later. I'll include a photo of the two of them together and be like, don't ask. That's so funny. Hi, buddy. I remembered exactly which yarn it was. That's so funny. I looked everywhere for this thing. I don't know why he was in that bag. He must have just like yeeted into it. Because that's literally a bag full of cross-stitch thread. Like, why? Why would it be there? Well, yeah, clearly not everywhere. It's fine. I did say I was gonna keep him, so he was just like, absolutely not. He doesn't like change either, you know? That's cool. I get it. Change? In this economy? Ugh. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit the camera. Let me open up Twitch so that I don't have to look up every time. I can see you when I'm looking down here to highlight stuff. Huzzah! You know what would be fun though is that I can now make the tentacle. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I could have made them pretty close to being the same, but I didn't have like. I now have the same jellyfish. That was where I was tentacles. So I can make them identical. No worries, I'll be here. Run away. Thank you. So what are you all working on today? Anyone crafting or gaming? Work? Wishing I was sleeping. Valid. Tackling the sock that you put in timeout? I know what you meant when you said tackling, but because it was in timeout, the way that I just pictured you, like, tackling it, you know? I was just tackling this sock. Trying not to melt. Ooh, how hot is it for you today? Oh my gosh, I hear Patch having puppy dreams. Cutie! $109. Gross. Wow, Pokemon. I mean, I know it's Thursday and all, but that's just rude, okay? Made it through the heel flap and turn, now to pick up stitches. Hell, okay. Well, you made it past the part where you had to put it in timeout, so that's good. It is rude. Going to bed now? I hope tomorrow is better for you too. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Count the rows carefully. Fingers crossed. I'm crossing them. Boop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
YCC. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream today? What were you working on? Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Half to Happy. Let me... Oh, you're the first paper star of the new strip. We used up the last one. So congratulations, you're number 1. That's pretty cool. Yarn Crafters Corner. It's going pretty good. We're making some good progress. I don't know if anyone else that came in with the YCC raid here is like me. I'm a cross-country stitcher. That's what it's called. I take one color and I run with it. I will stitch with it as far as feasible. Sometimes I'll do all of one color in a cross stitch and then go back. The only one that I don't do that with is full coverage pieces. I will work like a page of one color and then move on to another color. Now, I have learned to go a little bit over. So like if I'm like ending right here and there's a little bit on the next page and I have like a little bit of thread left, I'll do the little bit that's on the next page. Only because I found out that helps keep them there from being like a harsh line in your work. But if it's a smaller piece like this, I go. So we're working on this brown. Here is your raid star. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you working on today? Thank you for bringing everyone over. I appreciate it. Going full coverage with small ones. Yeah, sometimes one color at a time unless there's a large gap. Yeah. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I have had doing it this way bite me in the butt before. Where, like, oops, I made a mistake and so I have to frog stuff. But I make a mistake regardless of what method I use, so. Really, you know, doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Spinning some more covered in alpaca again? Oh gosh. Are you, is it like pure alpaca? Is it dyed? What's the, is it a color? Or will you dye it after you've spun it? That's fun though. I hope that you had a good spinning day, even if you're now covered in alpaca. Alpaca wool blend, very nice. Ooh, light purple, pretty. Do you know what you're going to make with it yet? Nope. I understand. Listen, I have yarn in my stash that I've purchased. No idea what I'm going to make with it. It was pretty and it was on sale, okay? Sometimes that's all that you need. What weight are you spinning it to be? Y'all, if you're not following YCC, you should be. Lots of fun over there. Really cool, like, I love watching literally turning fiber into yarn, and then they'll actually knit, crochet, whatever, make with it. Yeah, you feel that? Yeah. I have a random forest green because it's pretty, right? And so then you have to find like the perfect thing to use it for, because like, gosh, it's so pretty. It can't just be, well, I guess it depends on if it's a limited edition sort of thing. Like if you can get more of the yarn, then yeah, it's not as like untouchable. But if it's something that you can't get more of, it's like, oh, nothing, no pattern is ever going to be good enough for this. This is display yarn. I need to buy an acrylic case for it and put it out. Like, oh, I was asking if you had a plan for what you were going. Oh no, I'm sorry. I asked what weight. Like if you were looking to make it a lightweight yarn, if it's a thicker gauge that you were spinning it up to be, or hoping to end up with. Sorry. Probably be sock weight. Very nice. Well, thank you again for the raid. If you have to go do post-stream self-care, please make sure that you take care of yourself. You are, of course, welcome to hang out and chat or lurk, but just make sure you were taking care of you. Brain just went, nope, not holding on to that. Here, I give you a question, and it's like, nope. I do that all the time. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's really interesting. I should definitely remember. Wow, look at the cat. I mean, just look at her. She's being so cozy. Honestly, like the biggest squirrely moment that I've been having today has been the fact that Pippin, her favorite toy is a spring. She loves the springs. And we have to constantly dig them out from under furniture because that's just where they end up. Well, last night when she was playing with that one, it ended up in a box. I did not know this, but she must have remembered because she came out today and immediately started like wrestling this spring in this box, and I can hear her out in the living room doing it. So every time that I hear her, I just put the camera up for you all to see. Like I'll just be mid-sentence and then be like, wait. But like, look at this. Look at her. Hold on. This is one of their favorite boxes. Oh, okay. So I haven't seen it yet, but I ended up liking a video that someone made on Instagram that had to do with like a drawing, evidently, that was from that movie. And now like my whole feed is nothing but that movie. And I told James that we're watching it as soon as he has off again because I need to see it. So I don't know it yet, but I already know some of the songs. So yes, I have, and I told James that we need to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and that we need to get concrete and see what they do, especially because my babies were outside, and Maple loved rolling around in concrete, like on the dust in the concrete. Yeah. I think that they're gonna love it. Why concrete slabs? Because they're cats and they're square. You know how cats like square things? Here, I literally sent James a video. I'll show you. Hold on. There we go.
My girlie loves hanging out on concrete, but the concrete outside is dirty. So I went to Home Depot and bought her this right here. Because as someone who has spent more than I'd like to admit on cat toys, it's always the things like this they like the most. She's just been sitting on it for like 3 minutes now. What is it in this tiny little brain that just likes concrete so much? I'm gonna take off the hat and the overalls, so if she wants, she could roll around. Why do I feel like this is her new favorite thing in the world? I thought she'd roll around on it more. She's kind of just using it as a bed, which is completely okay. You enjoy it how you want to enjoy it. She looks like she's smiling right now, but I have a feeling from this point on, there'll just be a piece of concrete in my living room. Are we getting rolls? Now she's playing. But this right here is a happy cat if I've ever seen one. I can't take away her new favorite thing, so I guess there's just permanently concrete in my house now. But it's okay, anything for my girlie. Now, girlie, tell him follow for more.
Yeah. And you might be like, oh, that's just one cat.
On TikTok, there was some creator that bought their cat like a concrete slab, and they absolutely loved it. We're gonna put this to the test here. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Great. I made it. Hi. Do you know what like a concrete tile would be?
The fact that they didn't know what they were looking for was embarrassing. Hold on.
Okay. Target acquired. Let's go. Okay. I think this is the one. She's gonna like. She just likes to sit on it.
Why?
Sure, you'll play with a $2 slab, but when I buy you a $30 bed, it's garbage to you.
So I have to get one now. I have to get one and see what I have to see what my babies think, because again, the fact that they were outdoor cats, I think that Maple would really like it. I feel, oh yeah, I have to make a video. And I feel like Artie would sit on it or lie on it. His Lowe's on throne. Have a good night, Mia. And yeah, I think we have to try it and see. It would be cool. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like, the guinea pigs had... Oh, good job catching that mistake. Fixed it. We actually had a granite slab for the guinea pigs because it isn't porous the way that concrete is. I mean, everything is porous, like natural stones and things like that. You know, you have to clean it. But concrete is like, it's a different levels of pore openings. Anyway, and that's what the guinea pigs would lie on to stay cool. Pip loved his because, again, with all that long hair, definitely helped keep him cool. Just like put it in a spot that gets like sun. Goodbye. I'll even buy 2 pieces of concrete and put one in the sun and one in the shade for them, and we'll see. Been used for medication. It was in it. Oh gosh. I mean, that's a good thing though, right? That it's not too hot. For science. Yeah. Also, Georgina, I think that you just need to watch the K-pop Demon Slayer movie. Because your other K-pop stuff, they're going to constantly be coming out with new stuff. You're never going to catch up. I think that's what you have to do. It's only, I think, like an hour and 40 minutes, too. It's not very long. Because it's a movie. I thought that it was going to be a TV show at first. When I saw, like, the preview. I feel like it could have been. Now, if you're like Megan, why on earth are you not finishing these stitches before going on to the next row? That's a very good question. There is one more row of brown stitches right here. And so I'm going to do all of my stitches going in one direction, because there's like a couple of little rows here. And then I'm going to work back up so that my string ends up back where I need it to be. Yep. You do that with yours too? Yeah. It works really well. Smart. Mm-hmm. I use my brain sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So cold at PT that you wear a sweatshirt even though it's 95 outside? Yes. There are certain doctor's offices like that. It's the, oh God. I also feel like this might be random, but just, you know, the gynecologist office is either a million degrees and you get swampy feeling, or it's -2 and your nipples could cut glass. I'm really unhinged today. Sorry, not sorry, but why is it like that? There's never a middle ground. It's never a comfortable temperature. I'm into it. I'm right? It's always one of the two. It's like a puzzle. I get to enjoy figuring out how to get, yes. The worst though was going to this, what the heck was he? Rheumatoid arthritis doctor. Rheumatologist. There we go. Couldn't think of the name. His office, as soon as they closed the door, it was fine. It was warm. But they closed the door and it's like no air circulation was happening at all. And I'm just sitting there on the table and I just feel the paper I'm sitting on sticking to my legs more and more because it's just getting hotter and hotter. And I'm like, I hate it here. I hate it so much. Oh, I can't. And it was a long appointment too, and he's like talking, and I'm just like thinking as I'm saying, I'm like, my ass is so sweaty. Because those leather tables that you're sitting on, like, oh, it's the worst. A folding fan with you? Yep. I have one now. It's in my purse. I'd rather be cold than hot. Yes. 100%. Anytime. Just, much preferred. Like, let me go to a ball game and have to bundle up. Don't make me go to a ball game and, like, not be able to sit because it's so hot. So sweaty in all the places, right? Ugh. It's awful. Also, what germs? Like from sitting there? Because those places all have those paper things that they tear off and they always wipe down the leather in between patients. That's why they use leather like tables, because it cleans easy. You were sitting, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely like at the ballpark when we went. Even though we were in the shade, I mean that day was really hot compared to like when we went to the zoo. But even with like we had like cooling rags and we had the fans on and it was still just like sweaty in all the places. It's awful. Hate it. Oh, just like germs in general. One, two, three, four, five. Sorry if you were counting. We're making good progress. No! My string! Panic! Spoke too soon. We're still making good progress. We just paused for a moment. Not as big a disaster as it could have been. Hey James, I forgot to ask, are you working tomorrow? He's probably not listening, but it's worth a shot. First. Evidently the mech game is starting. I'm a little annoyed. Don't they know that I'm busy? It's pretty freaking rude. Oh my gosh. Pokemon really says no one is catching anything. That's a little rude, okay, Pokemon? It really said no to this Thursday. We just have this little bit here and then this ear is done. At least for this color. Nicely done, silly. You did it! James didn't move the walking pad upstairs last night. I would have. This is why we need the ability to just transport to each other already, okay? Star Trek has it. Why can't we use teleporters? Because, like, it's not that it's that heavy, it's just awkward. Like, to get up the stairs alone. Use it upstairs and then made a goal that if we use it consistently we get a treat of some kind. Yeah. Especially if Silly can't come out of the wall. I don't think that Silly knows how to get out of the walls. I think she's lost in there. I like to picture her like Arietti, like the Borrowers. Like she's tiny in the walls. You know? where you'll come find me? Okay. Also gets lost. Great, now I've got 2 mods lost in my walls. I'm a little pixie. Hey, James. I mean, you don't have to come out. Just stop ignoring me. Oh my god, freaking hives! Ugh. Hi. You forgot to move the walking pad. So maybe we can do that. He's gonna be like, what are you talking about? I mean, I'll help you. It's kind of awkward. Thinking that on your way home? You could bring it up after you work out, because I have an hour of stream left. You should pick things up and put them down. Does anyone else remember that commercial? They pick things up and put them down. Alright, ads are about to play. It's somehow been another hour. But we have finished 1 ear in this brown, and now we're on to the last. Because there's only 2 ears on a dog. Sorry, I don't know why I am the way I am. After this though, I think we're done with this brown, so we get to move on to another color. So get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, take a stretch. Since there's no cat in my lap, I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Oh gosh, move a walking pad, you know, do what you gotta do, and come back in a couple minutes, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Nicely done, chat. Okay. Hello? Hello? What? Why? Why? Okay, I'm turning this off and I'm turning that on. There we go. That was so dumb. One of them is like, so this one right now is like a capture of the window versus this one, which is supposed to be the actual program. So it's like, it's a roundabout way of making it still work. It's just silly. Okay. Wonder if we're gonna get more rain tonight. I honestly, it feels a lot like Florida lately. We have had rain every single afternoon or early evening here, which has been nice. We haven't had to water anything. And they've been like thundery storms, but not like, you know, ones where you're like, oh my gosh, the power's gonna go out. No, it doesn't look like we are. So we have had a spider that has been hanging out on our back step area. So every night it builds a web up at like the top of the overhang, and every morning it's gone, and I only can imagine that it like lives under like the little shingles right there. And it's a decent sized spider. It's pretty. And the webs are gorgeous. No. See, it's outside. You're cool. Do your thing. Please eat the bugs. Please. Eat the things that I don't want around me. And the webs are like really pretty. And it's kind of neat. Like every night we go out and James and I will eat, whoever takes like Patch out is like, yep, spider's back. Doesn't bother us. We won't bother it. Don't come in my house. Yeah, yeah. Or get on me when we go outside. Sure, fair enough. No, it's like up in the corner. I don't know what kind it is. I mostly don't mind spiders, and I think it's because they don't, like, fly at you. You're scared of them? That's fair. Do your cats catch bugs, silly? Because Maple does. Past spider experiences, some of it's natural fear. Lexi does. Watches them. Oh, you've gotten the Mega Wheel twice now? Heck yeah. I, meanwhile, keep getting freaking 300s or 400s, and I'm like, please? Please. Not like this. I always feel bad, because, like, I put the same amount of spins into everyone's. So, like, I'll wait until I have enough to do, like, all 4 of the partners at least, like, once or twice. And then I'll, like, go down the line. And then, you know, one person gets, like, a thing. One person gets, like, and it's just, like... There's a fly in the house because Lexi will dash around everywhere. That was Coco. She would just sit there and, like... And if it got near her, she'd, like, bite at it. Just watches to make it stop hopping. Maple eats grasshoppers. Yeah. That was something that, like, Maple loved to do when he was outside. I remember, like, I would sit in the back with him, like, when he was getting used to me and everything. And he just would, like, go up to one and be like, I swear, he was just like, Mom, look what I can do. Look what I can do. And he'd just be like, huh? And I'm like, oh, gross. Patches watches them. I love it when they like try and like they stand up to like swat at them and stuff. You're like, you cuties. Hi.
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 What doing?
Gotta pee.
Oh. Bye. Does have arthritis. Oh, sweet baby. Poor baby. Yeah, I feel bad because Patch was definitely, I feel like, doing better when he had the joint supplement we were giving him. And he might still be okay to eat, like, just one of them. But when we moved him up to taking 2 a day, he, that's when he started pooping everywhere. So evidently 2 of those arthritis supplements a day was a no. That was a hard pass on his part. So I don't know if you guys can tell. This is actually 2 different colors that I'm using right now. Kits like this oftentimes do stuff like that to make like very slight changes. So other spots around this might use one of the other color, like one color, and then the other one might use the other, and that just like makes like a very subtle shade. It's cool. Yeah. So like, you know, this area here might be like the lighter color and this area might be the darker, whichever. And that's how like you can make shadows and things like that. Can be a bit of a pain sometimes because it's a lot to keep track of. It's better in kits like this than if you were making the kit yourself, because it's all together. Her parents spoil her and give her the world. I am sure that they do. I would expect nothing less than that from Patch's owners. They're good peeps. Oh my gosh, so I normally at night when I'm like chilling, have the cats out playing a game, drawing on the iPad, whatever, I'll normally have like friends on in the background because I don't, need to look at it. I need sound. And recently, so Friends is on Nickelodeon, and recently at night they have started playing ASPCA commercials. But it's not the Sarah McLachlan one with, you know, the music that you can just ignore. It's these people being all dramatic about how these animals don't know where their next meal is coming from, and thousands are starving while they wait for death. And you're like, good God, stop. And I can't watch the channel anymore, or as soon as that commercial comes on, I have to change it. I'm like, nope, can't do it. Thank you very much. Too upsetting. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have, like, I can't save them all. I'm doing the best I can here, but I was like, nope, absolutely not. Goodbye. Like, that's just upsetting. I don't think that there are people that don't know about, like, animals. I'm doing this in the wrong spot. That should be over here. Or built for people who have money to donate. But, like, it's like on TV. Like, Nickelodeon is a kids network. Like, I'd just be like sobbing. I'd be like, no, Mom, we have 19 cents a day to donate so that the puppies aren't starving. Like, jeez. Speaking of puppies, hey James. People like us who are extra empathetic and would go into severe debt for animals, for real. Like, not all of my cats coming in from the streets, literally. Okay, it's supposed to be over here that I was doing that, not over there. Hey, James. Oh, dang it, I missed that. He's not listening to me, and I was going to talk to him about puppy dogs. Imagine that. You'll talk to me about them? So, since it was Coco's birthday the other day, back in the day, she used to get to go to PetSmart and pick out like a toy, and she'd get a new bone. And obviously, you know, we can't bring Patch to the pet store. But I was like, what we should do is we should go to the pet store and pick up like a box of milk bones. And we have some dog toys that like Patch doesn't play with anymore. Like they're all ones that can be like cleaned. They're all like rubbery and things like that, not soft toys. And they're all set aside for us to donate to the shelter. And I was like, well, we should go and pick up like a big box of milk bones. Since we didn't, you know, we're not buying Coco a birthday gift, that should be, we should like bring it to the shelter, like the box of treats and the thing of puppy toys. And I was going to say that we should do this on his next off day. Cause like, yeah, they'll use like the used toys. And the dogs will appreciate them still. But I'm like, I don't know, I always feel bad, like, here's a bunch of our used crap, enjoy. And the animals, I know they don't care. And the people don't care because, like, the dogs are excited. But I was like, that way we could, like, I don't know, do something like in her memory, like go to the store just like we would, maybe even pick up like a new toy or something or two. It's actually going to be Patch's birthday in 11 days, so we also have to buy him a new bone since he likes the antlers. And he can chew them without it hurting his teeth. Yeah, it was really cute. We would bring her and she, like, we'd let her pick whatever she wanted. And, you know, labs are just excited to be anywhere. Like, we'd walk her all around the store, like, go look at the fish and go look at the birds and go look at whatever. And she'd be like, this is the best day. I see those videos of like people who will like take shelter dogs on walks like in local parks and stuff like that to give them a break from the shelter and whatever, and I'm like, I could never. Like as soon as they're leaving with me, I'd be like, well, you're mine now. I can't bring you back. Bringing Artie to the shelter was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I sobbed. And I'm like, she's not even, like, mine at that point. I'm like, I caught her because she was hurt. And I had just spent, like, a couple of hours at the vet with her. Like, and I was a mess. I was like, oh my god. And then we went back and got her. It was hard with Gandalf, and I think that the part that was the hardest with him was just that I feel like if we were doing it with like a shelter, you know, any kind of food or whatever, like certain things are covered, if you will. And if you ever need to like bring them back because of fill in the blank reason, like you're fostering and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't, like, they're not going to be like, well, you're stuck with him until he's adopted. And there was a little bit, I think, of fear with both of us of like, mostly because like they didn't get along with like anyone in our house. And I'm like, I can't have all these pets living like in separate rooms. It was just a lot. But I also look at situations where like an animal is really stressed in the shelter and just needs like temporarily like a soft place to be, and I'm like, I think I could do that. Would I bond to them? Absolutely. Would I miss them? 100%. But you know what the best thing in the world is reaching out to Gandalf's mom and getting a picture of him absolutely thriving, lying in the middle of their bed, tummy up, paws stretched, having the greatest time. Like, that made it worth it. It was absolutely so difficult. I sobbed when he left. Of course I did, because you bond. I loved him. I sat with him. I gave him scritches, but at the same time, like, being able to do that, like, having him come in and then being able to say goodbye gave him, like, the life that he deserved to have, and that made it okay. That made the hard part not as hard. Like, it was hard for me too, because again, like, animal shelters have the ability to like vet people. They'll contact their vets, they'll contact their, you know, like, on a lot of times with like adoption paperwork, like, you have to put down references. Like, they'll contact those people and make sure that they're good people. And I didn't know these people, and James helped me, where he was like, because it was my aunt's daughter, so my cousin's friend, and he goes, but my aunt was the one that like kind of made the connection, and he was like, do you trust your aunt? And I was like, I do. And he goes, then you know that she wouldn't suggest someone who would, you know, hurt him. And I was like, you know, I guess that's a good way of looking at it. Like, she wouldn't be like, yeah, absolutely, these people would be great for him, and, you know, like, that helped. And then the fact that they drove all the way from freaking Brooklyn to pick him up, because we were like, yeah, we can meet you part way. That was a long drive. And the fact that, like, she was willing to do that, I was like, okay, I think he's gonna be all right. But it's hard. I definitely understand why people foster fail. Like, especially if they get along with the other pets in your house, or if you have kids and they get along, like, yeah. Talked about getting all the cat stuff. Yeah, they asked a lot of really great questions. But honestly, I'm kind of glad that our back step has been a little quiet lately. Don't get me wrong, I miss seeing Abrams and Birch around. But I actually I was saying this to James the other day. I was like, we kind of need another cat to stop by. Because we have cat food that we had from the two of them, and it's the cat. None of our animals eat that cat food, and so we just have like dry cat food that no one's eating. And I'm like, I don't want it to go bad. That's just wasteful. But it's not in the original bag, so I can't donate it. It's just literally in like a container. Like I can't put it in like a Ziploc and bring it to, you know, the shelter. Like that's a little questionable. And so I'm like, could someone please come by and eat some of this? Heck, have Oopsie come by. Have a fox. Have someone, please. Got all this food. Almost signed up to foster a dog, cat-friendly wiener dog who had mobility and bladder/bowel issues the other week. If I was on the ground floor, I probably would have. Yeah, not being on the ground floor when you have a pet with bladder issues is tricky. I was very grateful that we were on the ground floor when Coco was dealing with her bladder problems. Definitely made it a lot easier. But that's very sweet. Cause you know, like you would absolutely understand and be able to like give them lots of love and attention. And I love watching like cat distribution videos, if you will. Like the other day, a minor league ballpark announced their new booth cat, if you will. This kitten was found in the ballpark, like lil bitty kitten. And so they were like, okay, the cat lives here now. And it's like part of the broadcasting team. And I'm like, that's so cute. Diaper most of the time. Just me and this pup wheeling into the vet, right? Oh my god, could you imagine? That would be so cute. You guys could get like matching stuff to like put on the wheels, like matching bling. Or like nameplates or something like that. Fancy. Oop. Watch none of us catch it. No way! I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. It really was like, no. You know what? Screw you. Wild. I think you should, silly. I don't think that it's listening to us today. It's not being very kind. So it's time to smother it in kindness. You look so cute today. Did you get your nails done? That color is working. Fit is working for you. It is hugging you in all the right places. Welcome back. Silly, I just realized our birthday's a month away. You've been thinking about that all day? We're almost done with this color. Yay. Exciting. Brain isn't working today. It took you forever to make iced tea with electrolytes, and now I almost forgot the sun butter for your toast. Oh no. I'm glad that you remembered. Oh. Hey now. Had to walk through too many doorways to get to the kitchen. Anytime that I do stuff like that, I always think like I'm a sim who someone like canceled the action on before I could complete my task. And I was like, what? What was I about to do? Welcome back. Of course. Thanks for coming back. God damn it, Mets. I have my phone on top of my pattern so I could read chat, but like up at the top is the Met score, and we were like winning 2-0, and now it's freaking 2-3. Come on! Come on. It's just been a lot of stitching brown today. And talking about animals. So, what should we work on for our finish tomorrow? Should we finish the band? Should we make all the instruments and just have that project be done? Oh, it's a kit. It's Dimensions. Dimensions is the brand. It's a gold collection petite, and it's called Hot Chocolate. So no, it is not a portrait of her, and it's I don't know if they have other breeds. I'm sure that they do. This is like a major, like, this is stuff that you find like in the store. But yeah, Dimensions. Like, there's one. Hold on. There's one on my Amazon wish list. I'll show you. Freaking hives, man. Yeah. Absolutely. Anytime. Look at this. Oh, hold on. It's called Too Pooped. And I think that's a whole mood. But yeah, it comes with like all the threads on like a little card that you need. And then the key and everything like that. So, all the threads and stuff like that. They're nice kits. They're well done. I feel like that right now, right? Bellsprout. Hello, where'd my needle? There it is. Yeah, let's see if it works this time. See if anyone catches anything. How's the sock going, Scruffy? I caught something! It's a miracle! Holy moly, this game today. About halfway through the gusset decreases. Dang, you're quick. So far the math is still mathing. Very good. We love to hear it. We're done with this color. Woo! Heck yeah. How did I know that the next color I was like, I should do this one next? Because it's a light color. I like to normally work from like lightest to darkest. I don't like to do dark stitches first. And I'm just looking at the picture. Right? And I'm like, okay, so I want to do this light color. And then looking at the pattern, it's another mixed color. Where I'm gonna have to take one strand of each color. That's what I say. So rude. Alright, what colors do I need? I know that we're almost done, but maybe I'll take a picture like this. I'll post it. I always start with light. Okay. Well, not only that, but I was stitching this like off stream too a little bit. Because I realized I'm like, I don't have to do every single stitch on stream. No one's gonna care. As long as like finishing is on stream, you know? So I may or may not stitch it if I feel stitchy. We'll see. Also, the mermaid stitch is being ignored right now. It's fine. It's okay. It'll get done eventually. One day. One day. What? I'm missing things? No, 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 no. Of course not. I would never. I can very safely promise that you have not missed any mermaid cross stitching. I have not done that off stream. I should. I should work on the one that isn't, you know, sparking joy. I don't know. 2 at a time socks of the next pair, like stitching them at the same time. Ooh, on the same loop. Magic. Not the ads. Is it really time to wrap up stream? Dang. He's been having some good puppy dreams today. I hear him. Oh, maybe we can actually do Patch's nails today. It's the first time that I'm ending stream and it's not raining out. Oh crap, ads. Okay. I'll just finish up this little section. And we'll wrap up for today. Don't forget the 4 other ears, yeah. You're so right. I'm definitely not going to get them all done today, though. It's just too many ears. I don't know who named birds. So many of them are unhinged. Have a tufted titmouse on our feeder right now. Yeah. You have like cardinals and blue jays, and then you have things like that. I want to shake hands with whoever named the blue-footed booby. Thank y'all for sticking through ads. I appreciate it. Did anyone get any funny ads? Or weird ones? Any in another language? Those always crack me up. Like, we'll be watching baseball on the app and all of a sudden an ad in Spanish comes on. Having boobies with blue feet. Imagine having feet on your boobs. Actually don't. French ads before? Nothing I have is engaged with French. They would get in the way, yeah. Getting ads in here, and I was furious because this is the one place I'm subbed and shouldn't get ads. I'd be mad too if you were. More like a nightmare than a dream. That's why I try and make sure that I take breaks when ads are playing so people don't miss stuff. Because I always hate when I'm watching a stream and they like do stuff through ads and I'm like, but I don't know what's happening now. Like especially if it's like gameplay or something. I understand obviously not every time you can stop. Like when we were doing, you know, charity streams and stuff like that. And you guys were like setting fire to my Sims. Like I couldn't really stop. Because then everything like backed up. I feel like we should play Sims again. Especially things like Sims because I feel like I'm missing plot points, yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Everything seems to have lots of ads now. I agree. It's at least nice that like Twitch gives us a portion of the ad revenue. Like they don't keep it all for themselves. So that's nice. Plus it forces me to take a break. And stretch and all that. Wish I had the paid advertisers. Oh, that, oh my gosh, yes. When the paid ones, like, yeah, you, oh my god, and it's the same ad over and over and over again. Like, you can quote the whole thing at this point. And it's like, please, come up with something new. Not funny anymore. Culver's one that's like driving you crazy. Yeah. We have one that's played every commercial break for Easter Seals, which is like a non-profit or like an organization. And I'm like, oh. Hooray! Boop. Alright, that is where we are going to stop for today, as I would like to go and eat some dinner. When it's food time, there's always like like something gross. That's no fun. I don't know. Hold on, let's do this so that I can move this. Okay. Just scoot forward a little bit and come over here. Okay, let's see who's on that we could go and say hello to. Oh, I haven't seen this person in a minute. Let's do... Let's do this one. And we can use the same cat, like the global emote, as the follower raid. Oh, I'm glad, Hammy. I'm sorry that you're feeling so bad, but I'm glad that stream could help a little bit. And we'll be back tomorrow, probably finishing up the Star Wars guys, getting them all done. So definitely make sure to stop by. I'll be back at 3 o'clock. If you are new and haven't followed yet, make sure you hit the follow button. Aw, heck yeah. Wait, that looks so cool with the cat and the sunglasses. It works really well. Ooh, at the zoo. Have so much fun. Take pictures of some cute animals if you go. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. To be kind to yourself and other people. Remember that you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. It's Friday. Hooray. We survived a week. Well, almost. We've almost survived the week. So I'll see you all then. We're gonna go say hi to Quill Tony. I haven't seen her online in a while, and she is prepping for Gen Con. So let's go see what she's making. Okay? Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.